WJBW is made possible by sausage. Stick one in your mouth.
Hey, all you racists out there, you should not be listening to our show because we do not like you. JB Rev Show.
Next.
Bob Leamy is the one guy that I know that has a drill bit big enough to do a big, nice glory hole at any truck stop he goes to.
You're very silly. You know that. It's silly, man.
The fastest man to woman. That's what we're going to do,
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't listen to some of our podcasts.
Maybe that's where it's at.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, some people are into that. I know there's a website.
Fucking asinine.
Some shit like that. You gotta do the Rocky Mountain Ride.
Big disco.
Boy. Ain't everybody good at the Rocky Mountain Ride?
Yeah, I like it.
Seriously.
That's right. Welcome back. The JB Rev Show. Doing it all kinds of live, 9 years strong. Got a full room of talented people here, so happy about that. The Reverend is out again this weekend. This weekend. Listen to me.
Gallivanting across
We're the
the
weekend
world.
We're the party show. So yeah, we got the Rev out this weekend, but Jack DeMarco, thankfully, sitting in.
Hey.
What's up, buddy? Cred, so glad to have you in.
Thanks for having me back.
Appreciate you doing this. Well, we'll get into a little bit of stuff you want to talk about maybe early on, but a little later in the edition, we've got another gentleman in here that's in studio, and Justin Kangrga, I think is the right way to say it. Kangrga?
I hope so. That's how I say it. Kangrga.
Is it Kangrga?
Yeah, it's been a whole lifetime.
Damn. Well, we'll get into the. All right. Well, we'll let you tell us a little later. All right. We'll bring back down your mic there. All right. So, and then 8 o'clock hour, we have a call with the Banana Foodie. So this guy is tenacious. We're going to find out what he's all about. And of course, as we like to do, a little breaking news badly. And of course, open up texts and phone calls you can make to 407-906-9328, 407-906-9328. That's our studio line. It does take text messages as well. It's been a crazy week. I don't know if spring is actually here or we're just going to move right into summer, but we're close to Memorial Day. Was that at the end of the month or something? And
sure is.
That's the sign that summer begins. So,
well, maybe in up north, that's like the official about summer.
Yeah, where they actually have seasons.
They have seasons.
I heard they have like a tornado season. Like
some
they've
crazy
got
weather up there.
Yeah, like another snowpocalypse. I don't know. It snowed in New Hampshire today. Anyway, there we are. So Jack,
global warming.
Awesome to have you back, buddy. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
How the hell you doing, man?
I'm doing well.
Good.
Working hard. Got lots of things going on.
What have you been doing?
Work is always a challenge. My job keeps me on my toes. And then I got Burning Man coming up. So,
yeah.
I know I talked about it last time I was here. Last time I was talking about how the government was putting this report out. Now we're I sent my emails, did my thing. Now we're in camp planning mode. I'm a camp leader of a theme camp.
Oh, this is awesome. Yeah. Oh, okay.
So I got that going on, and
how do we go?
Try and get back in shape again.
We'll get. Oh yeah. Well, you got to be in shape for those events, I guess.
It doesn't hurt.
What do you?
Last year I ran the ultra marathon, so I was going to try and do a 3-month training and try and.
What
get back
do you
there
do
again.
to prepare for Burning Man?
Run a whole hell of a lot. Well, for the ultra marathon,
I got to drink more beer. Hold on.
Wait. Preparing for Burning Man is you just need to make sure, you have tent, you have shelter, water, food.
You got drug.
There's a lot of things you got to do to survive out there. It's
I would guess so. But don't you get a lot of sand in your face and your lungs and
really stuff? It's a very fine powder. It's like a fine powder. It just gets in places you didn't know you had places.
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay. Yeah. So then there's that, which is very cool. All right, you're running your own deal out there. Is it something where people can join part of what you're doing? Is there a good place to shout out to people?
Yeah,
if they're going, they're going.
Yeah, if this is about the time of year that if you want to go, and you should be planning going, like whether you have a ticket or not, like you should be getting your stuff together. Like you need to make sure you have a shelter, or you could align with a camp. There are different levels of camp, like some camps provide like where you pay like a camp due and you get like water. So it's like, so you don't have to bring in all the water that you need to bring in. So like there are camps, but you have to bring in your own shelter and your own food and stuff like that. But they might provide like a giant tent shade that you put your tent under, right? Like, so some camps are big and provide things like that. You know, our camp is a little less like we are a bunch of burners who are like, you're basically responsible for your own stuff.
So
like,
if it's like your first time coming, don't go to this camp.
No, we had first time campers last year who did fantastic and are coming back this year.
Oh.
Yeah. No, we also want to help our first time campers. So we like help them with like make sure they're prepared. Like we have a checklist for them. Like, do you have a tent? Do you have the ability to bring this much water in? Like I forget the number because I just always over prepare, but I think it's like you need to have like 2.5 gallons of water per person per day.
Almost.
Which is a lot. That's a lot of water.
Yeah.
But you got to bring. Yeah, but it's hot out there. I mean,
like
it's the desert. You need it to survive. Like if you want to survive properly, you want to have that much water.
That's kind of almost a scary scenario where you're like, here, you need this water. What will you do for this water?
Well, does
most it get
people
crazy
are,
out there?
No. Most people are
stays pretty civil.
They're prepared because you have to be. You know what I mean? You have to be prepared.
Otherwise,
it's a harsh.
There is no 7-Eleven.
The desert one's
right around the corner.
There's nothing.
You're SOL.
I mean, I guess if you wanted to, you could like buy ice and like put it in a cooler and just let it melt, and you can have water because they do sell ice at Burning Man, so people don't die and they could
Oh, I see.
So
yeah,
it's
that's
like
smart then.
they sell ice and coffee. It's the only two things that are sold in Burning Man.
Oh, really?
Center Camp has coffee. You could buy like coffee in Center Camp, which is silly because there are so many places in Burning Man to like that serve coffee. You
when
just need
is
to find,
Burning Man?
August 25th.
Oh,
Sunday,
damn.
August 25th.
It is coming up.
Yeah, it's coming up
at the end of the summer.
Yeah. So I got lots of logistics and planning on doing like for camp for me. Last year, like I said, I ran the ultra marathon. I was going to start training to run that again.
Are you doing it again? That's what gets you in shape.
For all intent and purposes, that's where my mind's going. So,
what'd you say? All intent purposes?
All intent and purposes.
All intent and purposes. You actually said that right. Wow. Most people, they say all intensive purposes, right?
Yeah, that would be incorrect, Alex.
Yeah. Wow. Good job. You won the show right there. What are we, 10 minutes in? We good? Let's just pack it up. Good job,
all right,
Jack.
I'm done here for my time.
Say it again. Say it again correctly.
For all intent and purposes.
All intent and purposes. That's some good stuff right there. Delicious. I love it. Yeah, you actually said it right. I was almost going to jump on you because you said it wrong, and I was like, wait, he actually said it right, didn't he? Okay, cool. Oh, so there you go. Jack DeMarco, staying busy in studio. Grateful for the time you're able to come in here and hang out with us.
Thanks for letting me ramble about Burning Man. I love it.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, Orlando is a great, who else? Gary, great friend of mine, Gary Schwartz.
He's a burner.
Goes out there. Yeah. So,
Popcorn Baba.
That's
his
handle
playa
is out
name.
there? Okay.
His handle.
His handle.
We're on walkie-talkies out in the playa.
Yeah.
That's the playa. That's his playa name, as they would call it.
Baba.
What was his
Popcorn
name
Baba.
Popcorn Baba over here. We need Popcorn Baba on the Popcorn Baba.
Okay. Well, that just sounds fun to do. Anyway. Well, that's all interesting. And I know myself, I've been kind of fascinated. I listen to Howard Stern still every morning. I pay for the Sirius. I love it. And he's releasing this book. Anyway, but doing what I do here, it really kind of tapped into me. And I was like, man, so today I've kind of been like really filled with, this whole sense of jubilance that, people, even if they're starting a podcast, you don't even have 10 episodes. You know what? You just keep going. It's like I was right about it in the blog. You got to kind of do little step-by-step, baby step stuff, man. You've got to do that with everything, right?
Baby steps with everything.
So with the world today, people think, hey, I just get an Instagram account and I'm famous. And, it's not really how that all works, right?
No,
You've really there's a lot of work that goes into.
In life, you'd have to take baby steps.
Yeah.
It really helps.
Yeah,
I was really running yesterday, having that thought about, stop trying to do all these things that are like in the future, just like little baby steps. Like get up a half an hour early, get an extra stuff done in the morning. Like don't you don't have to get up 2 hours early to get stuff done. Just get up a little early. You know what I mean? Like move the day along.
Yeah. Well, those and even taking little chunks out of something over time, like water degrades a rock.
Right.
Kind of slowly over time, water will flush away that rock's substance, which is pretty amazing. So again, we want to fill you guys with the hope there. There you go. If you're trying something new, if you're just 2019 is the year I'm doing a podcast. Oh boy, I'm joining it. I'm doing it. We don't want to poo-poo your efforts over here. We try to encourage people. So that's what we do every week. So it's WJBWnetworks.com. That's our primary site. You can go there. I'm at Radio JB Web on the Twitter. And let's go to this track over here.
Tell us. You were talking about Howard Stern.
Oh, yeah, the Howard Stern thing.
Tell me a little bit about it. I don't really follow Howard too much anymore.
He's putting out a book.
What's going on?
He's got this book, and he's putting it out there. And it just made me realize, how I'm not where he is, but how he was not always where he was at, right? Because the book is all about these interviews that he's done over the past decade, let's say. That he really got people to come in and share and give a lot of their, insight, wisdom, things that you would never. What was it again? Intent.
For intent and purposes.
Intent and purposes? Yeah, there you go. As a callback. That's how you do that. So anyway, so I was just kind of being nostalgic and thinking, wow, look at that guy's long history. And, we look at mine. We don't measure ourselves by the grandiose scale that, Howard Stern is at. But still here in Orlando, I do have to say, yes, we are 9 years strong, pumping original content all over your face.
9 years is a long time.
And being independent. And so we're probably going to go one more season and wrap up the whole shebango.
Really?
But, we're probably going to do it. Yeah, one more season and close everything out. That'll be next year. But anyway.
Do something new after that on the horizon? Or?
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll be getting paid.
A TV show?
Actually
like
paid.
Like a YouTube TV show?
A TV show you want to do with Jack DeMarco.
I told you last time, I'm all about the Jack Show.
The JB Lake Show with Jack DeMarco. JB Lake, you are not the mama. Okay, that'll be my catchphrase. Not the mama. Oh, somebody already has that. I'm being told somebody already has that. Anyway.
They were animated, though, so does it count? Or they weren't even really animated.
Yeah,
they were like...
It's not even real then.
What were they? Were they like clay?
They were like actual
puppets,
I think.
Puppets?
Yeah. We should ask
people in them?
Davy Jordan.
Were there like people in the puppets?
That's a good. I think some of them.
Because then they wouldn't really be puppets. They would be like costumes.
The Big Daddy. Yeah, you're right.
They'd be like big costumes.
So, but the baby was a puppet, I think.
Maybe the daddy and the mommy.
They put a little tiny baby inside of the baby costume. We got to ask Davy Jordan. Yeah. Stop! You're waving your arms.
I'm waving my arms, knocking the mic everywhere.
All right. Anyway, let's go to this track. It's a new one from Him for Her. And it's called Scoop. Dig it. DJ Rev Show with it all right.
Go somewhere new. If they don't speak to you, nothing to say. Be on your way. Try to find like-minded peace of mind. Don't play with your time. Never stop, raining here, sit and have another beer. Wait for promise, cause it never came. Out the back door into the rain. Where's my ice cream? Where's that man? Scooping dreams into the can. Let's dance to stormy weather. Clap our hands and sing together. Piano keys, wine and cheese.
listening to the JB Rev Show. We'll be right back. You're back with the JB Rev Show. What's up? Yeah. Pharrell.
There he is. There's the Reverend's voice. I guess we got to have it. Thank you, the Reverend, bringing us back. A little bit of him for her. And there you go. That's what we do. We talk about original
music. That was a fun
music.
song. I like that.
You like that? Yeah, it was nice, kind of laid back. Those guys, they travel the country if you don't know their story. It's pretty interesting. Him for her. Anyway, yeah. So, let's bring up our mic here of our guest. Welcome in studio there, Sir Justin. Can you give me something there? We didn't test out the mics.
Kangrga.
Kangrga. Yeah, well, let's start out with that. How do we say your last name correctly?
It's actually very phonetic.
Let's spell it first.
Yeah, I like it.
It's
Kangrga.
It's K-A-N.
Okay.
G-R-G-A.
You right into that microphone there.
Yeah, 4 consonants in a row. So it's Kangrga.
Yeah. And I could see, you look like a school teacher. You've explained that so many times. I'm sure.
It's spelled
Kangrga.
Yeah.
I love it, though. Once you do say it, you get it. Mm-hmm. It's like, Kangrga. Kangrga.
Yeah, for the longest time, I thought it was Kangrga. Kangrga.
I want to go with the Kang, too.
Yeah.
I think it's just
Kangrga.
I think that's the American slang version of it. So
Okay.
Like K-A-N-G, you would say would just seem like Kang.
Here, Let's get that mic set up. Here you go. Yeah, position that mic. How was that?
All right.
There you go.
How was that? All right. Are you good? All right.
Chicken.
There you are. All right. You're our interview subject, so we have to be able to hear you.
Yes.
All right.
And that is Czechoslovakian?
Oh, see.
Serbo-Croatian.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yes.
There you go. All right. Well, that's it. All right. Well, then we normally don't go that deep first, right out of the gate. I'll say that. We love to learn about people's origins, a little bit of background, get an understanding of how did you first get involved with music. What else? Were there other things going on? So give us a little flavor about your background, Justin. How you're a guitar player here in Orlando. You do a lot of stuff locally.
Yes.
Just you solamente.
No, I've got a
And
band.
you've
as
got
well.
a band. Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit. All right. So yeah, let's go first. Sorry. How did you first get into doing music? How did it all start for you?
I think I got a guitar for Christmas when I was in like 6th grade or so, and I was just excited because I just discovered Led Zeppelin and blues and everything like that, and so there was a band that was started, a garage band down the street from some older kids, so I really wanted to do that. I was like,
you were like, that looks cool.
yeah.
Okay.
And I'd go watch them after school every day and just go, I want to be able to do that. And they'd have girls hanging around and things. And so,
do you remember it was electric guitar?
Yeah.
Do you remember what it was?
I had a Fender Squier
Nice.
and a Crate 10-watt amp.
So you really, so you were like, hey, let's make this happen from the beginning.
Well, and I had some very enthusiastic friends too. There was a group of us. We started a band when we were like 12, and so
that's cool.
So we were all learning at the same time and going somewhere together. So it was exciting. It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we got an album by the time we were
16. Oh, really?
Yeah, 16, 17.
What was the name of that band?
Cretin Vandalias.
Cretin Vandalias.
Out of Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Okay. Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah. So that was my first endeavor, and then went to college.
Yeah.
Then was in band after band after band after band and things. A lot of original projects and things, and then
just kind of kept the fire burning a little bit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I do too many cover gigs these days, but but original is still where it's at. But
so is that
did you study music in college?
No, I studied politics and international relations and philosophy and crap all the way through grad school.
Oh, that's interesting.
No, I'm a self-taught musician.
Okay.
And it really wasn't until I worked at Universal that I could even read music all that well. I've taught music, but I just taught myself. So
yeah, okay. So very cool. All right. So then you were kind of moving through. So you're from Minneapolis, right?
I am.
Okay. Well, what's that like out there? Is how they have a totally different music scene, I would imagine.
Oh, it was a wonderful place to grow up. I mean, you're in the land of Dylan, Prince, the Replacements, Husker Du, Jayhawks. I mean, the list goes on and on. Minneapolis is a very, very cool town to grow up
Prince,
in.
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I go on.
I grew up in Lake Minnetonka, where Prince is from.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
so very musical kind of there, and that's interesting to see with specifically that city, that area.
Yeah.
I would guess the culture is is it similar to Orlando? Just out of curiosity.
I'd say the downtown area and like the uptown area of Minneapolis are actually very, very kind of they remind me of each other in a lot of the ways because there's a lot of art going on. There's a lot of music. There's a scene going on and things, and so there's a lake. There's lakes downtown. So yeah.
Oh yeah, so it is very similar.
Yeah,
in a lot of ways.
To me, other than the temperature and the wintertime.
the mediocre basketball team as well.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
No, the Timberwolves are actually pretty good. They can. No, they're bad.
No, Magic made the playoffs. Timberwolves.
Ah, there you go. All right. Anyway, we see where your loyalty
Magic made the first round of the playoffs in a long time.
I haven't lived in Minnesota in 20 years. So.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Well, it's good to have you down here. So how long have you been in Orlando?
Since 2004, so about 15 years now.
Oh, wow. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, no, so...
And so you know your way around. You've seen a lot of things change. Have you been doing music here your whole time?
Yeah, pretty much. I pretty much hit the ground running. Started doing open mics immediately when I got here. Was already looking for a band by the time I got down here, and I was ready to go again. And so I frequented all the open mics. Ended up getting gigs out of it, and then I was over at Underground Blues on the east side of town. That's now torn down, but it was a great music club, and so I've met my bandmates over there, and we record records, and that was the fling back from we had a good 6-year run. So
where was the place you're talking about?
Underground Blues over on Oliphant University.
Oh, like what used to be like the Knights?
Yeah, Knights Library, Liquid Cellar,
right?
And
so all that's gone now, huh?
Yeah. It's
I haven't been to UCF in so long.
Yeah.
Or even that area.
I very rarely leave the downtown bubble. This is the furthest I've traveled from my house in a long time, man.
I don't even know what Minneapolis is.
I was like, wait, I have to cross Conway?
You said
fucking wait, I'm going to the boonies?
I'm going to take a...
I gotta go down Lake Underhill. I'm going through the ghetto.
I know how to get to Burning Man.
Okay, sorry, Jack. I was like, what's he saying? He doesn't know. Well, you don't go out anywhere, Jack?
No, I work. I live and work really close to like my house. Like I live and work really close to my house. That doesn't make any sense. I work really close to my house. Like I work like 5 blocks. There's a Public right there. All my friends are right there.
Yeah, I got you.
I don't have to go anywhere.
You're like, there's no need to go.
There's no need to go further than
like
this like
even
20
when you
block
go,
radius that I have.
Like I haven't driven through Virginia in a while. Like I haven't been down Virginia in a while, and that has all changed.
I went there. I had to give blood. I had to go a blood test yesterday, and I was like, I went down like Virginia, and
you're like, what's going on?
And I 1792. I was like, what kind of traffic is this at 11 o'clock in the morning? Yeah. This is insane.
Yeah, that area is about to blow up over there.
Oh, no.
It's nice, though. That whole Virginia, down, Factor
area.
Yeah,
that whole area there, that's all going to change, I guess, coming down the line. Well, anyway,
building all apartments.
We talked to, not to do an aside from you, but we spoke with Gordon Spears about that, I think, when he was in studio. Anyway, but right now we're talking with Justin, here we go, Kangrga.
Kangrga.
Yes. Wow. I'm horrible.
Kangrga.
All right, hold on. I'm going to phonetically get this.
Kangrga.
Thank you, Jack, for helping coaching me through it. Kangrga. 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 I'm going to Kangrga you. Kangrga. All right. Talking with Justin Kangrga. But thanks for sharing some of your story here. And the Orlando stuff especially, too, is interesting as well. Yeah. So as far as collaborations and things like that, you were in a band, and initially you were saying when you came down here, and now you kind of reform with some guys? Or
yeah, I've had some. I've had a nice nucleus of players like Elliot James. I'm recording a record with him.
Okay.
And Dave Harris and Dave Whitaker. We've been a tight unit for a while, but in there, it's kind of my band and things like that.
Justin and the Outs.
Yes, exactly. And so it allows me to play a lot of the things I've written in the past as well as the things I do now. And then the only thing, gigging wise, if the other guys can't make it, it's no big deal. It's kind of my name and on the marquee type thing.
No, okay. So you're the main one, like, hey, we're gonna book and schedule all this stuff, whether you show up or not. we'll work it without you.
Yeah, well,
with or without you.
I mean, everybody has busy lives and things like that. And I mean, the thing about
you can't
Orlando,
get them to commit necessarily.
I mean, and every great musician in Orlando is in like 7 different bands or projects or whatever it is, and so it's always a big shuffle as far as.
Trying to get people in the same room.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen how have you seen the music scene change from when you first started here to now?
I mean, it's definitely changed because I mean, it's a matter of not necessarily out with the old, but we had the new in and things like that. And so a lot of the younger kids, especially like the Wooly Bushmen and a lot of these young kids that are playing. There's a good jam scene going on down at Tangeray's and Will's, and I mean it's nice to see all these younger guys and girls step up and really play some good stuff. And then there's I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of places to play music in Orlando if you just got your wits about you, right? It's like a lot's going on.
Yeah, and I mean,
there's lots of good music around Orlando,
and it was exploding around when I got here in 2004. I mean, the first, I think the two things I ever saw was Sam Rivers over on the old Wills on Mills over there, and just I walked into that after being in town a week, and I was just blown away, especially with Anthony Cole on the drums, and I mean, it was the ensemble, and Sam himself was in good health and everything like that. And
that was a good time.
Yeah, and then I saw the JCs play 2 days later at the Wall Street, and I was just crushed. I was like, I'm never going to work in this town.
You're like, these guys are way too good.
Really
you see those two bands, and it would be just pack up your guitar case and keep walking there, buddy.
Well, Anthony was
go
on
to
both
Brevard County.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to Brevard County.
Go to Brevard County.
All Brevard County guitar players are now insulted.
Go there.
Like, what the fuck, man? What do you mean? I'm rocking it out here in Brevard County.
Okay, anyway,
I thought I was moving. Yeah, I thought I was moving to the town. Of boy bands and Matchbox 20 and things like that. And then I came down here and there were just so
Watch
many
me bring my
players.
fresh flavor. Yeah.
It's
and then there's people doing kind of your vibe. It's that bluesy vibe. It's kind of how you describe your music, right?
Yeah, and then you had other guys like Shaq Nasty and the whole jam scene that was here too. It was just I met a lot of really fantastic players really early. So it was eye-opening and exhilarating at the same time.
Right,
so.
and get your...
I've seen Justin play a lot, man. He's what's the word? He's like understating his talent.
He's understated.
Yeah.
Well,
he's understating his talent.
He's understated.
He's a killer guitar player.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, I hope...
I've heard him play a lot. Like, I've heard him play behind Eugene.
Oh, yeah.
Every Wednesday.
Yeah, there you
plays
go.
behind Eugene. And then I've seen him front his own stuff. At the Red Fox, he killed it.
Oh, that was a lot of fun.
Well, and that's a great way to say it. But you were saying, too, and kind of maybe bring us up from there, you were saying at the time you were coming to Orlando and forming a band. So now I'm not sure if I stepped all over who you were talking about was in your band or who you're playing with.
That was
well, I think that's kind of where we...
Yeah, that was Alex Eastman and Eric Dela Cruz. A lot of people recognize Eric Dela Cruz from his artwork and murals around here. But yeah, we had a good, nice little run and recorded in 2 albums and stuff. So it was a good run.
And what was the name of that band?
That was The Fling.
The Fling.
And I still play a lot of that stuff. Nowadays that's why I like having my own band and being able to play some of the older stuff and not feel ashamed of it.
Yeah, there you go. We'll keep it in circulation.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I still enjoy playing a lot of those songs. It was like those are my babies.
Those are what you made. And no matter what the time is. Well, music is so interesting, right? Because you can make an album 50 years ago and now hear it, but it's so important to what the day is today. It's like, oh my gosh, it's so on the nose for me today.
Yeah.
Or this situation.
Absolutely.
Or I'm driving in the car. Wow, this is a perfect song for this.
Yeah.
Right? So you never really know where your little baby's going to go.
No. It means something different now than it did when I wrote it. I mean, it's like it kind of the meaning of it kind of doesn't really recycle itself, but it changes. Like you're like you look back, you're like, that's pretty insightful for how old I was at that point in time. It was just like
I can't believe
it was garbage when I wrote it, but it was like
it's kind of when you create that art and everything, it kind of taps into your soul. It's almost like the maple syrup of your soul, dripping little drips of it dripping out. And some is art, some is music. All of it is good stuff. Hopefully, normally, but it can also kind of be a precursor to stuff that future you is going to go through that you tell yourself in the very heart of your being, hey, this is how you get through that.
Well, and that's the essence of the blues too. I mean, that's because I mean, I don't play straight blues. I mean, I love playing the blues. I mean, I love it, but I mean, what I write is not straight blues. But the intent and the feeling behind it is still the same, and it's just like, and that's why when you play some of those old numbers, number one, you remember where you were when you wrote it, but it also it soothes you now.
It brings you comfort.
Yeah, absolutely. And I hope it does it to the listener too. So
and I think it does too. Yeah. I think it does too, because we love that sound, and hopefully a little later you'll give us a special treat and maybe could play something for us here in studio.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that would be great.
Absolutely.
Now, why do I keep going to the name Are you got me
You
on the
gotta
name?
do it.
Con. See, I remember.
Kangrga.
Kangrga. Justin Kangrga. I did it. Justin Kangrga in studio with us. Thank you, sir. Good to have you. And Jack DeMarco sitting across the way. So, what are some of the plans for some of your current your current band? Let's get up to date, get things kind of as current as we can. What are you doing now? You're playing a lot with Eugene. I know you had mentioned
every Wednesday. I do 10 Pints of Truth with Eugene, which is a whole lot. It's more fun than it should be. Or more fun than I should have on a Wednesday night.
That's okay. Yeah, that's the right way to say it.
Or both.
It's more fun than it should be. That's a reverse commercial, I think.
No,
Hold on.
just Thursday mornings can rebuff every once in a while on that gig.
Oh,
but
I can imagine.
As far as mine is concerned, I mean, it's just it's like I said, I don't like doing the cover gigs anymore. Like if it's half and half covers and originals, then it's just not. I don't know. After doing that for a couple years, playing in bands and Universal,
you do all originals?
I can. I will.
You can? Well, is that what you do?
I want to.
Yeah.
So
but that's. I mean, out and about doing. Like I've seen you even recently. I think in a few times, but at Maxine's.
Oh yeah,
on
absolutely.
Shine. Yeah.
And that's a mix right there. I mean, they let me play whatever I want, so I enjoy that gig very much. And they're good friends and things.
You can kind of do what you want. Throw in an original.
Yeah.
Maybe keep them.
It's the vibe over there. They just want a cool. They want a cool vibe. They want, and I mean, the thing is about it is, I mean. When I throw in originals and things like that, nobody looks over their shoulder, goes,
"Yeah, what are you doing?"
Oh my goodness, I've never heard this before.
They just think it's some song they never heard.
Yeah.
They don't know it's just an original.
Yeah,
they don't know,
cool.
and they're not going to say anything
No,
to look silly in front of their friends, so they don't say anything.
Yeah, it's probably like an Eagles B-side. Never heard that one, but
I've done that before.
Have you really just
played it off as somebody's B-side?
Oh yeah,
it's Hank Williams Sr. that you've never heard.
This is some unearthed Steely Dan, bro. I'm sorry. I can't confess where I got it.
But then that will backfire when you find somebody who really knows all those records. It's like I've never heard of that bootleg. I'm like,
discography error. Yeah, the guy's right there in the restaurant. You can see, well, sir, I just so happen to work for the Discography Collection Society. There is no such track. Because there are people out there that
there are.
Shazam on their phone. They want to know kind of what song that is that you're playing. What's the other one? Sound Hog or something?
I don't know. But there are people who actually know that. I worked with a kid. He's not a kid. He's a man. I work with a man. I call him a kid. I mean, maybe I'm older than him, but, I work with this dude. How about that? I work with this dude.
Work with this dude. That's better.
I work with this dude.
With this kid. He's actually a man.
He would. He knew all top 100 Billboard hits for any year. Like you could be like, what's the number? Like
he was
11
like a savant.
Yeah. What was like the number 11 song in 1978 on the top 100 Billboard? He'd be like, Donna Summers did it.
Oh my god!
You'd be like, holy shit, dude.
That's
You'd
weird.
Look it up and it would be true. He works for TMZ now.
Can he still do that? Yeah.
I hope he can still do it.
Yeah.
I mean, unless he reverted back to being a kid. He's not a man anymore.
Yeah.
Eric, if you're out there listening, I love you, man. I'm just kidding.
Eric, yeah. What was the number one? Eric, give us the number one call. Hold on.
Call in. We're going to test you out.
Yeah. Call in, please. It's 407-906-9328. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Anyway. So for the rest of the episode then, let's we still got some time. Let's concentrate on Justin. I think his story's pretty cool.
Sorry, we keep getting sidetracked, Justin.
Oh yeah, what's going on?
I know Justin. I feel like this is like a normal conversation that we have anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So we met a couple years ago?
Yeah, I met you
just
hold on. There we are.
Someone's calling in.
Hold on. Who is this? Is this you in the studio? Yes, this is me in studio. No, you're supposed to talk into the microphone. No, not into this microphone, into the other one. Oh, okay. So sorry about that. I'm that guy that knows everything about music. Okay, there you go. That fell on its face. So sorry. Trying to do a two-way call. All right. What was I don't even remember your guy's name that you said was a kid, but he's really a man. What was it?
I don't want to embarrass him or myself anymore.
Okay. I forgot who that was. Anyway, so yeah, I just out-embarrassed myself for you, so there you go. All right, so we're talking with Justin Kangrga. Gurga?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Kangrga.
Yeah.
Gurga?
Gurga.
Hold on. How do we get to Gurga? Kangrga.
What is a Gurga?
Kangrga. Yeah, that's a good way to put
What
it.
would your definition of the word Gurga be?
So it's Kong Gurga. Yeah, like it's like a sound. It's an onomatopoeia, right? Gurga is almost like a description of a sound. Yeah, when you're drinking, Gurga. Yeah, I think it's German for drink. Gurga that. Right? Yeah. No, I'm being told I'm wrong. Johnny Diggs is messaging me. I'm an asshole. I'm sorry. I was just kidding. All right, I don't know.
Johnny Diggs, what's up?
Johnny?
Kangrga. Kangrga.
Yes.
Kangrga. Oh, there you go.
Kangrga.
I'm gonna eventually get it by the end.
It took my wife 5 years of marriage to take the name because she was scared of it.
What are her techniques? Maybe they're.
Oh, she
does it phonetically.
Oh,
like
she'll correct you right off the bat. She'll just be like, nope.
Yeah, because Jack's over here. He's got these big cue cards, and I'm like, man, it's not going to work.
She'll correct you off the bat. Like if she thinks you're wrong, like whether it's your last name or something else, she'll just be like, no, you're wrong.
Yeah. No, you don't know what you're talking about.
You're wrong.
Oh well. Well, that's wrong. Married life.
Let me save you. Let me save you the trouble.
Yeah, there you go. Well, that's married life.
Let me just stop you there.
It's good to have a partner.
Absolutely.
It's good to have somebody
smarter than you to walk you through life,
helping you out with stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, without question. Well, good. All right. Shout out to your wife then. All right.
Shout out,
Mrs. Kangrga.
Yes.
Gurga. Hold on.
Raina Kangrga.
Raina. Well, oh my God! Here we go. This is a phonetic jungle gym. Raina Kangrga.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's
actually, her maiden name, Raina.
That sounds like a Viking. It's
actually Jessica Raina Kangrga.
Going to kill me and my family. Raina Kangrga. Oh my God! Wow. Okay. Well, that's a pretty powerful name, though. I guess when you think about it. Anyway.
Powerful woman.
Powerful woman. All right, good. Well, Raina. Yeah, we appreciate it. Thanks for letting Justin come in here. Raina Kangrga. Anyway, all right, cool. Kangrga. See, I'll get it now. Yes. Now that there's somebody punching me in the face, I think I'm able to get it. Justin, talking with Justin K, just to be cheeky.
That works.
Justin K. All right, so your band right now, you're still doing stuff with them. Is there anything you're working on for new original stuff, or where do you kind of stand with original music? Are you still producing stuff?
Yeah, I'm trying.
I know you kind of showcased some stuff out at the Red Fox Lounge. That's kind of where I kind of got or the
and that's my
reunion of the Red Fox Lounge at Will's Pub.
Exactly. And that's the band I've mostly been playing with. That's the group. That's the nucleus of people I've been mostly playing with. And then Elliot James, who is a fantastic musician and songwriter and producer all in his own right. He's our drummer, but he goes back behind the kit for our gigs, and he's been producing the album and things. And so we're about halfway through and things like that. But we're looking at a single.
Oh, great!
A single by the end of the summer, just to let everybody know.
Really,
this is actually truly happening.
Oh wow, that's fantastic! Yeah, thanks for telling us. No,
that's awesome.
That's good. Congratulations. Hold on, I got this new board. No, that's a laughter. Hold on. Where's my applause? Anyway, there you go. You'll get that. That's it. Our new applause.
Nice.
All right.
I like it.
So that's awesome. So people can look for that. You said probably near end of summer.
Yeah, and then just hit us up on Facebook, Justin and the Out, and then
what's the best way for people to get connected with your music?
That's the best way right now. It's the Facebook page for the band, or friend me on Facebook. That's where I conduct most of my business. Unfortunately, I'm not all that tech savvy and things like that.
Yeah, you don't really have a page. I noticed that when I was writing all this together. I'm like, where's his page and all? You should make a page.
Yeah, no, the Justin and the Out has a page. It
does?
Oh, yes, it does. And then so it just.
Why don't I know about that?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh no, I do. I'm sorry. Hold on. Justin.
You do now.
And hold on, let Grandpa type it. The Out
and the Out. Yes. And my lovely wife.
Oh wait,
is working
it's
on
just
a page
Justin. No. It's just Justin and the Out.
Yeah.
Oh, you left your last name out of it.
Yes.
Specific. That's why I don't know about it.
Yeah, because then I don't have to go have this link.
I'm leaving the last name. Then we can leave the last 20 minutes out.
Yeah,
that's what that means. Okay, Justin and the Out. Tell you the Justin and the Out. That is the handle on Facebook. I'm liking it now. I'm so sorry.
No,
I couldn't find it. There it is. And you got some great people. You it looks like participate with it. I don't know that
Absolutely.
That shot. Whatever happened to the mustache guy with the
Oh,
you know who I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
I hear so less from him anymore.
Are you talking about Christian?
Christian.
Yeah, he's still in Leisure Chief, and I see him around from time to time.
What's his last name? His parents own the Red Lion or something.
Red Lion, yeah, Red Lion Pub. It's like Lewis or something.
Wait, that's a good test.
Their brains are smoking right now.
I'm
watching both of their brains smoking. I don't know Christian, so I'm not really thinking about it.
Hold on, mustache.
But I'm watching both of their brains clicking away, like just doing mathematical things to get back to where they need to be to figure out who Christian really is.
Everything.
He's a kid. Is he a kid or a man?
Is he a man?
Is he a man? Is he a man?
Does he look like a baby? Hold on. Is he like a little man? Is he a big man? What is it? Nope. Is he?
So sometimes you got to watch stupid things on TV because you're a little, you smoke a little too much weed. So I watched Austin Powers with Mini-Me.
Yes.
Like last night, just because I was like, oh, maybe that would be funny. It really wasn't. There were a couple of moments of funny, but not over the long run. Like, that movie doesn't really hold up. I'm sorry, Mike Myers.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. Little Gold Member didn't really hold up. It just wasn't really funny.
I disagree with that completely.
Really?
Hold on, wait a second. We got a real. He's come to life for this. Hold on. Wait, we couldn't. His microphone was
Justin
very low.
just sat up in the chair and was like, whoa.
He took off his glasses. Yes. He's ready. What was it? Oh, wait.
I think
Christian
we might fight
Taylor?
about it.
Hold on.
We're back on the Christian thing now?
I'm trying to remember the guy's damn name. I'm so embarrassed that I can't remember it.
Christian Ryan.
Is that it?
Yeah, Christian Ryan.
With the mustache guy.
Yeah, Christian Ryan.
Christian Ryan, the mustache
hell
guy.
of a saxophone player.
Wow. He is a hell of a saxophone. Oh, thank you so much. Wow. I'm so embarrassed. Anyway, you guys were going somewhere. I'm so sorry.
Gold Member.
Gold Member.
Wow.
I just didn't really hold up the test.
We're doing this.
The
Right.
opening,
we got a couple of minutes. Go ahead.
Right.
Debate Gold.
I mean, the opening was pretty good.
Okay.
Like, there were moments, but as a whole, I walked out of the room more times than not.
Old.
Oh no!
I want to see. Yeah, but do you think he could come back with something? Mike Myers could come back.
Maybe.
I think there could be another Austin Powers. Do you not?
I would.
This generation needs one. If any generation needs Austin Powers, it's this one.
Just one
Yeah,
more.
right
baby.
now.
Just one more.
Just one more.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Call it Comes Again. There you go. Austin Powers Comes Again. There, steal it from Howard Stern. just rip it right off.
Again.
Yeah, just steal it totally. Anyway.
Spelled C-U-M-S.
What?
I'm sorry, did I take that too far?
No, it's okay. It's like we're in a massage parlor. Hold on. Wait, no.
Mr. Kraft, paging Mr. Kraft to the next table. See what I did there? I made like a strip club massage table.
Good
reference.
job.
Thanks.
Strip club massage.
And I threw Robert Kraft under the bus because he owns the Patriots. So
it's our new sponsor.
Fucking New England
Strip club
Patriots.
massage parlor. Anything can happen in the strip club massage parlor. All right. Well, Justin Kangrga, you've been a
Just
wonderful
Justin and
guest.
out.
Thank
Just
you
Justin
so much.
and out.
Oh, now Justin and out. That's where we're
Justin
sending
and out.
sending people.
No, either one is.
We're Kangrga. So do the Kangrga or go Justin and out on Facebook. Thanks for joining with us. You hang with us for the rest of the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Good deal. So hang tight. Let me see. I got actually a little track here to keep us clean and sane from Thomas Wynn and the Believers.
Yeah.
You Can't Hurt Me. Enjoy this. We'll be right back at the JB Rev Show.
You're listening to
Hey,
the
man, what are the
JBW
good
Show.
shows?
We'll be right back. You're back with the JBW Show. What's up? Yeah.
Hey, what's up? JB Webb back with you, thankfully, for this little by little edition. We've got Justin Kangrga in studio and Jack DeMarco in studio right across the way. And I think on the phone, we do have our scheduled call here. And it's with a guy I don't know a whole heck of a lot about. So I'm honored to be able to learn about you right here, kind of firsthand, right on our show. Welcome to our show. Is this the Banana Foodie?
This is. Good evening to you
yes.
guys.
Oh, hey, welcome. We're doing great. Thank you so much. Yeah, there you go. All right, there you go. Full studio's up. Everybo's in. All right, there we go. All right, everybody's up.
You can hear me now. Over.
Doing great. Yeah, we can hear you now. Yes, sir. We can hear you definitely for sure. So thanks for calling in, man. Tell us a little bit about the Banana Foodie. If you will, kind of it looks like over the past few years you've created kind of this online persona that allows you to go out and get free food. Is that right?
No, actually, I don't get anything for free
I'm
yet.
just kidding.
I'm working. I'm desperately working on that.
Yeah, you want the free food. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Essentially, about a year and a half ago, I love to cook. So I just kind of created this little Facebook page called Banana Foodie, where I was kind of putting my own recipes out there, and started sharing, getting this sort of passion for these local places, these independently owned restaurants, and I started building some connections about, really trying to encourage, people to go out and go and explore these, these locally owned places, these small little mom and pop places, and it sort of built, and I kind of gained a following, I had 2 or 3 people, each day, and eventually 2 became 4, and 4 became 6, and 6 became 10, and and then I would post something stupid, and then those 10 would go down to 8, and I was like, oh, damn it, and the following just kind of continued to grow and grow and grow, and essentially what my role or what my passion is to try to encourage people, and the credo that I use all the time is called Savor Life, which is essentially to savor life, to go out and enjoy a fine meal, a fine cigar, a fine spirit, a fine beer, go out and find some of these local places and enjoy yourself and support your community and get involved in the community and stop going to the chain places and stop thinking that Olive Garden is the greatest meal you'll ever eat in your life, because it's not.
Every time they give me the same meal. Sorry. That was, just Mother's Day. That's like their Christmas, everything rolled up. Christmas, NASCAR, Hanukkah.
And about a year ago, it was kind of weird because I was kind of questioning, what am I doing? Am I really connecting with anybody? And I saw on like one of the Facebook page that I kind of follow, somebody was looking for recommendations to take their wife for their 25th wedding anniversary. And I started reading through some of the messages, the posts that people were going, and people were going, go to Red Lobster, there's 2-for-1 specials, go to Olive Garden, go for this, and that was kind of the moment where like, I got to fix this. Like
you're like, there's so many better little local places. Yeah, I mean,
for the same price point.
For the same price point.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and so you're doing something good for that community right there. They can feel it, not just that Red Lobster franchise or whatever it is.
Absolutely, and I do a lot of charity events. I work a lot with veterans. Last year I did a Heroes for Heroes event. Essentially, got some donorships, some sponsorships to allow homeless veterans specifically, to build their own gigantic hero sandwiches, the big dogwood sandwiches, as it were.
Okay.
Working with a couple other charities and
did you say Dagwood
as well? Dagwood sandwiches.
Wow. Yeah, I remember Dagwood. You can't. Yeah, Jack DeMarco has a look on his face. Dagwood was this comic strip. You remember?
Yeah, I remember. Okay.
Use
Dagwood, the comic strip, but
use the microphone, Justin.
I know you're a singer.
You remember Okay. All right, Dagwood. All right, yeah, it was Blondie and Dagwood, right?
Blondie and Dagwood. That's correct.
Okay. All right. So anyway, he was famous for these big ass, like 40-decker sandwiches. You don't walk into the living room in its comic strip and sit down and fall over the dog or something. Yeah, but he was always eating those big ass sandwiches. Okay, Dagwood. Sorry, go ahead. Back to you.
Dagwood. No, that's quite all right. And I do some other charity stuff. I had a chili cook-off, and I'm working with doing some stuff for an animal care organization that's going to be taking place in Mount Dora in September 21st. So in addition to sort of building this Banana Foodie dynamic, I'm also kind of building this charity organization. That, you know,
Yeah.
I'm using the connections that I've created. I've got some great sponsorships. There's an amazing whiskey distillery here in Marion County called
Okay.
Fishhawk Spirits.
What's
that
it called?
Creates their own whiskey. Fishhawk Spirits.
Fishhawk Spirits?
Fishhawk Spirits.
I've not heard of that.
Fishhawk Spirits.
I always
They
love
are
a good
amazing.
whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make whiskey, rum, vodka.
Okay.
You know, sell it kind of all over. Last year they won, I think, 18 gold and silver medals in last year alone for their production.
Oh, wow.
And it's all locally sourced, locally made here in Marion County, locally grown. Everything they do, they grow on the farm out there. They grow. It's amazing.
That's great.
Got some connections with a kava and kratom bar called Muddy Lotus, and Ocala Wine has been a great sponsor of mine as well. So I got a lot of community support, and I continue to build those connections. And I just trying to spread the word that it's important that, you know, no matter what community that you live in, find and support local places. They desperately need your support,
For sure.
and to get involved in the community. And you know, I'm grateful that that you know, it's been about a year and a half, and I actually just posted a week ago that you know, I reached 1,300 followers, and I get metrics every week that tell me I'm reaching anywhere between 12 to 15,000 people a week, which I don't know if that's good or bad.
Are you
average?
Yeah.
Or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are
I'm averaging like 12 or 13,000 people a week that I'm reaching, which to me is, I mean, that sounds good. And I've been involved in a couple podcasts. Break the News here in Ocala has a podcast that they allowed me to kind of come on and do some stuff. And
so Jack,
I got a question.
Jack has a question. Hold on, Banana Foodie. Hold on.
Why the Banana Foodie? Where did Banana Foodie come from?
Well, that's a great question, and I'm so glad you asked that question. I've traveled the world. I love to eat. I have a passion for fine meals. Thanks to the military and some personal financial investments, I've traveled all over the place.
Were you in the military?
I've eaten I was.
What
4
branch?
years in the Navy, 3 years in the Army.
Right on.
Yeah, I served on the battleship Missouri. I was one of the last battleship sailors. I was part of the decommissioning crew for the USS Missouri. But you know, there's the whole history, the whole story behind that. And I've traveled. I've eaten a lot of crazy. I've eaten bugs and spiders and grubs, and I've eaten dog. I've eaten some weird stuff.
That's good.
But I do not like bananas. I just think they are gross.
Are you serious?
In any form, like when they're a little green, if they're like because like I like my bananas a little on the greener side. When they get mushy, they have a weird consistency.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. I don't know what it is. I just think
the flavor appalls you.
Gross. It's a flavor. It's a texture.
It's the flavor, the texture, it's everything. It's the trifecta of food disgustingness.
It is. So there's the name is the irony of that.
Yeah,
I'm the Banana Foodie. That of all the foods
I like a good ironic name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the texts are flooding in now. A lot of people don't like the banana. Yeah, they can't stomach the banana. I don't know. I guess
bananas are really good for you. They're really good for your digestion. Like if you need to poop, they help.
Bananas,
if you need to get stuffed up, they help.
Wait a second, sir. I thought you were pro banana, sir.
Yeah. I feel violated.
Now,
I feel lied to.
This is taking a horrible turn.
I feel lied to.
Sorry.
You seem to advocate bananas in your very name, sir. I love bananas, sir. We have just, before we go over this Rubicon, hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We need to.
If I told you some other foods that I don't like, you probably kind of.
Yeah, more foods you don't like. I want to hear more foods you don't like. I have weird, like I'm a pretty plain Jane eater. Like weird foods, like are weird to me. So I like. Oh yeah. Like
I'm not. Like avocado or guacamole, it's another taste.
Yeah, I'm with you, dude. I'm with you.
Really?
Yeah. Ugh, like that mushy, gross feeling with chunks in it.
That mushy.
What am I eating? Like throw up? That's
like
a little
baby
like a day
food.
old and it's a little hard.
Yeah. And there's another one too. There's another food.
Go
too
more.
That every time I tell tell people that I don't like it, people lose their damn mind.
Okay.
What is it?
Well, every time I tell people that I don't like this food, they always come back and say, "Well, you never had it like Grandma used
Just
to."
say it.
And I've had it probably 30 different ways.
Stop messing around. Just say it. Grits.
I love grits.
Sometimes
I love grits. I don't know if we can keep this interview going, sir.
No,
damn it.
You
grits
don't
are weird. They're like mushy and like.
No, I'm just kidding. Okay, well that's interesting. Do you like grits?
I'll eat grits.
Jack DeMarco?
I mean, I don't like, I wouldn't seek them out. If somebody if I was at somebody's house and they handed me a plate of grits, I'd be like, oh, thank you very much for making that for
Let me
me.
look
I'll
in
eat
your
that
cupboard,
shit.
but do you have grits? Well, like shrimp and
Yeah.
grits, that's delicious. I don't know. Anyway, okay.
I've had them with shrimp. I've had them with bacon, with honey, with butter, with salt, with
Talking-
egg, with cheese, and I just don't. It's not
Forrest Banana Foodie over there. All right, talking with the Banana Foodie over there. You do. So you were in the middle of telling us about this name, and basically that's how you got your name. You're like the thing I hate most. I'm gonna be like a proponent for it because somebody loves it.
There's an irony there that I'm a foodie, but I hate bananas, so it kind of became the Banana Foodie. And,
okay,
it just sounded kind of catchy. And,
yeah, I mean it's pretty catchy.
It is pretty catchy.
But you definitely violated my trust, sir.
Yeah,
I'm totally kidding.
To give you an idea of the banana hatred, I actually spoke with a gentleman on a podcast, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 months ago, and he actually pulled $150 of cash out of his pocket.
Okay.
Said, I'll give you $150 right now if you eat a banana, and I still didn't.
Wow. What show was that? Are you sure that was a banana?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Careful. Yeah, you give me $150, put this banana in your mouth. That's a little. Anyway. Okay. I don't know how we got. Yeah, we're getting. We're in
clean here, gentlemen.
We're in the ditch, and the Reverend's not even here, so I can't blame him. I can't even blame him. I'll blame Jack DeMarco over there. All right, I can't blame him.
I'm keeping it as clean as I can. The things that I want to say.
The Banana Foodie over here is a straight up endorser, and I love the fact that you've really, you're shouting your voice from Marion County.
Yeah,
that's a
Marion County
that I don't go to a lot. I don't hear a lot about from there.
Oh my God, Marion County.
So it's cool. Yeah,
Marion County is an amazing place. It's I mean. It still has this perception of being this rural town, and it is. I mean, we are the horse capital of the world.
Okay. You're the what?
The horse capital of the world.
Ocala's a big horse place. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
$2.8 billion of our revenue billion with a B comes from the horses.
From horse,
I think 8 of the last 12 and not the previous Kentucky Derby like a couple weeks ago, but the last year's Kentucky Derby.
Yeah,
I think 8 of the 12 horses that ran in that Kentucky Derby had Marion County connections. Like it's we are the mecca of horses around here.
Yeah,
But we are actually becoming very progressive. We have an amazing art museum. We have some amazing restaurants. We have a Golden Spoon winner called Craft Cuisine Restaurant.
Yeah.
We have wine. We have a winery, Ocala Wine. We have a brewery called Infinite Ale Works, which is an amazing brewery that just does some amazing. We are slowly becoming. I'll say slowly. We are quickly becoming sort of this dynamic place that is being recognized not only for its food and its wine and but also its art. We have a lot of history here as well. So but I support. I have a lot of connections all over. Connections in Orlando, connections in St. Augustine, connections in St. Petersburg. That I try to. So the message that I have, even though I preach from the Marion County perspective, is to no matter where you live, if you live in Lake County, if you live in Orange County, if you live in Osceola County, go out and savor life and enjoy yourself and build those connections and get involved in your community and start supporting those local places that really truly need.
That's a fine message.
That is a fine message.
That's a fine message. Here.
Thank you.
I don't know if you were listening earlier, Mr. Banana Foodie. What is your real name, sir, if you don't mind if I ask? Because now I feel violated. I just really can't call you Banana Foodie anymore because I feel violated.
My real name is Jay Miller.
All right, Jay. I don't know if you were listening earlier, but Justin is our guest here as well. Is a guitar player, and Justin plays, and I play as well at a local restaurant, Maxine's, which is a local restaurant here.
Maxine's on Shire.
Yeah. And like I give a little shout out to them. I love them, Maxine, Kurt. If you guys are listening, love you guys. But yeah, like playing there, like just supporting local restaurants and all that, like in music, and there's music out there in Marion County too.
Absolutely.
Music places for sure.
And that's another element too. Some of the places I mentioned
have music.
Support local music. One of the places that big supporters of mine actually created a contest where they allow musicians and vocalists to come in. It's kind of a kind of a drop the mic. They call it drop the mic, but just kind of a singing competition that just basically it's this coffee place, this tea place that had people come in and sing, and I was shocked at some of the talent. These guys are plumbers by day and ditch diggers and electricians, but then they come in at night and they're like, what, you guys, you should be making $1 billion. Like, your voice is unfreaking believable. Like, playing the guitar and singing and vocals. I was shocked at the talent that sort of exists in our community.
Yeah.
There was a local little girl just made it to one of the high ranks in American Idol.
Oh my gosh!
She was like a local local Orange County girl.
That show is still on.
Oh yeah, going strong.
It is going strong.
Yeah.
Simon Cowell's back.
Insta fame in America, baby.
Okay.
Oh,
no, it's not even Simon Cowell anymore. It's
I've listened to a couple of these
Katy
episodes
Perry.
Prior to this interview, I listened to a couple episodes, and I was surprised you could say bad words and stuff like that. But
we do say bad words, yeah.
Listen, there are many studies
live and uncensored.
There are many studies that show that people who say bad words are really smart,
more intellectual, to a degree.
Without question.
Yeah,
I use them on purpose. I use the F word on purpose.
And hold on, I want to say as a show note. Superlative job of sitting in for the Rev tonight. Jack DeMarco, you are really going out. You're doing a perfect on-spot job of the Reverend's role over there.
I've never even sat in with him. I'm just embodying.
Yeah, you're embodying whatever that chair is. It's the headphones. Oh, those are his headphones. Oh, the headphones are haunted. All right. Anyway.
Extra fucking brownie points for you.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Banana Foodie. What if somebody slipped banana? You're not allergic to banana, right? You just hate it.
I'm not allergic.
Are you allergic to any food?
Hate is a very powerful
I have a new
word,
question.
right?
I have a new question. What could you have a banana in a smoothie if it was mixed with a strawberry and other flavors and some peanut butter?
Has anyone ever slid you the banana without you
Have you ever
knowing?
got dosed from a banana?
Has anyone ever slid a banana down your throat?
The only banana exception that I will make. The only banana exception that I will make is banana bread. I'm okay with banana bread.
Okay, really?
But banana pudding or banana smoothie, no.
That's weird. Okay, you can eat banana bread. All right. Well, we're talking with the Banana Foodie. He is again out of Marion County out there. And what's a good way if people want to find out a little bit more about you? And we do have a couple more minutes for you, but I always love to learn about what's the best way for people. I think your website is currently under development. Is it the Facebook page, The Banana Foodie? What's the best way?
There's a little issue going on with the actual website, trying to rework some things and re-get some connections. But
don't worry
my Facebook page is going strong. It's The Banana Foodie on Facebook. You can do it in 3 words or all one word, and you'll see the page. And for those who wish, please like and share it and get involved. Also, I'm on Instagram, Banana Foodie 63, the number Banana Foodie, and then the number 63 on Instagram. You certainly can follow me as well, and I'm on Twitter as well, Banana Foodie. And what I'm looking for, what I hope to get is just to kind of build those connections to where I can reach more people and sort of spread my message and kind of encourage people and eventually develop a following that I can sort of do something with this. I have an amazing following, and I just haven't figured out how to do something with it yet. But I want to do more. Like I do a lot of charity events. Like I said, I'm working on an
you're
event.
Kind of like a local personality. Maybe it's not turning it into a podcast or a radio show or something. Maybe it is kind of keeping it in the Facebook lane. Where you do little videos, and even if they're a little bit more pre-prepared. But I mean, from what I was canvassing, though, it is kind of cool to see some of the places around where you live, because I never go there. I never go. What is it?
Come on up.
West.
Do you drink whiskey?
Or north. What? Yeah, drink whiskey. Yeah. Sure.
All right. Well,
sure.
Come on up.
Who doesn't?
Come on up. You guys can come out and we can drink for free and have a great old time out this autumn.
All right, wherever that invite is, we're taking it. All right, Justin said
absolutely.
Justin said he's going to be there. You got to get him a gig out there playing
whiskey and free.
Yeah, whiskey and free.
I can name 3 places right now where he can get a gig.
Yeah, where would Justin get a gig, Banana Foodie? Since you know such a good lay of the land out there, let's
preferably a place that has like chicken wire
absolutely.
on the stage. You know,
no, come on,
rack 'em up, sit 'em down.
Ocala wine.
No. Ocala Wine Experience.
See?
All right.
He could certainly get a gig at Infinite Ale Works, which is our brewery.
Infinite Ale Works.
Oh my God, Brooklyn's Backyard is an amazing restaurant.
Brooklyn's
locally
Backyard.
owned. Brooklyn's Backyard.
Do they have local?
Well, tell me about this Brooklyn's Backyard.
All these places
is it like are they a throwback to like Brooklyn, New York food?
No, it's the namesake isn't necessarily with the city or the borough of New York City. It's more of a namesake of the family line.
The Brooklines from Massachusetts.
The Brooklyns.
Essentially, the concept is that you feel like when you go in, you feel like you're eating in somebody's backyard. It's like a picnic atmosphere.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
That's cute.
Yeah.
You know, burgers and
Sounds
wings and pizza and just amazing stuff.
Love us some food. Love to eat some food. That's what I mean. Are they more vegan conscious out there? I wonder in Marion County. Probably not so much. I'm guessing. Just not like. Is your
I
meat?
think they like their red meat
kind of
out
the
there.
center. Yeah, that's the meat eater county.
There are vegan places. I don't know if vegan conscious is the word.
Okay.
Actually, just had. It's kind of interesting because I sat in with an interview with Kevin Sheely, who's their director of our CEP, or you know, the organization that basically runs the city.
Okay. Right.
And I was shocked to learn that the largest percentage of people that are coming to Marion County, even though we are known for like the senior community, we have what's called On Top of the World, which is like the villages. The village is light.
Yeah, okay.
Lowercase of STDs.
On top of the world. I get it.
The STD rate is still pretty low around there. Hasn't risen quite like it has in the villages.
Yeah, it just got on top of the world. But the largest growing on top of the world. That was funny. The largest growing number of people that are actually moving into the county are between the ages, I think, like 24 and 35 or something. Like, it's a very young crowd, and you know, we have 3 or 4 companies that have just sort of opened up these huge facilities. Yeah. FedEx opened a 600,000 square foot building. Chewy.com opened up a 700,000 square foot facility here in Marion County. And,
that's cool.
So there's
good distribution
kind of
sign.
Very industrial.
Yeah, and you see Amazon in Daytona Beach. I mean, so that's that's a good things for Florida.
Central Florida is going to be like a big megatropolis in the near future. I have a question for you. So, what is your favorite food? We've talked about all the foods you hate.
Was he going anywhere? That's a very good one.
I'm sorry if I've cut you off in some direction of where you're going, but like
hold that for very next.
No. My favorite food? Oh my Lord!
Let's go there.
Well, to cook, I love to cook. Probably the thing that I am known mostly for that I create. Probably the food that I'm known for is I can make an amazing Scotch egg. I don't know if you know what a Scotch egg is.
Scotch egg, yeah. You know? We are familiar with those, actually.
Yeah. I make them at home. And
for people that don't know.
By the dozens, and people love them.
Describe them. Yeah, it's kind of like a deviled egg, but all in one and with a breaded coating, right?
It's essentially a soft-boiled egg, not really hard-boiled, a soft-boiled egg that you wrap in sausage, and then you roll that in breadcrumbs, and then you fry it, and it becomes this sort of portable breakfast because the breadcrumbs become your toast, and then you have the sausage, and then you have the egg.
That's a true Scottish egg,
So it's a very European thing, the Scotch egg, obviously, with the name, but essentially it's just the soft-boiled egg that's wrapped in sausage and rolled in breadcrumbs and then fried, and it's just really, really, really. You bite into it, and then the yolk from the egg just it's so good.
Drains.
I love to cook Thai food. I love to eat Thai food. I love to eat pasta and basically anything. I'm sort of a hamburger purist. I love a good hamburger, but I'm not a big fan of like coating them with avocado or mushrooms
Word.
or fried eggs
Word.
or whatever.
Or a banana.
To me, a hamburger should be a hamburger. There's no need to put, goat cheese.
There should be only a
and
few
all that
things on a
stuff
hamburger: bacon, lettuce, tomato, pickle, and ketchup,
Banana.
and cheese, and that's it.
And banana.
Even
That's
the
it.
even the bacon. I'm kind of not even a fan of the bacon on a burger.
Well, you're just a savage then.
I didn't say I didn't like bacon.
Another
but,
skirmish
yeah.
broke out about a condiment or a food? What's happening on this episode? I can think myself on this edition. I'm going into Bill Cosby voice. This is bad. This is bad. We are on red alert, people. Okay, hold on.
My.
Where are you at now? Hold on. Where are you at now, sir? Yeah, hold on.
where am I at
What are
now?
you doing right now, sir?
Where am I at right now? I'm at home.
Ah, okay. Oh, I thought you were at some luscious place out there. But your report with us, bro.
Home could be luscious. He could have a
I'll tell
luscious
you what,
home.
bro. Report in with us like every other month or something. Give us a Banana Foodie report, live feature on the JB Rev show.
I would love that.
Yes.
Can I promote something real quick?
Hell yeah. Of course you can.
Hell yeah. Actually doing we're going to do an event that I'm part of the project coordinator for in Mount Dora on September 21st. It's going to be called Whiskey and Whiskers. Essentially, we're going to turn Mount Dora, the city of Mount Dora, which is a little bit south of me, north of you guys, into a bootlegging town. We're going to have poker and
that sounds fun as hell.
casino gambling and whiskey and cigars.
Can I dress up like a fucking cowboy and shit? That sounds fun. And
it's Florida. You can open carry your guns.
Yeah, you can open carry. You don't know if this
I
is
dressed like a cowboy and I open carry my gun, son.
if this is a real
I
gator.
don't know about that.
Oh, no. All right, yeah, I don't know where.
I discourage gun
Hold on.
violence in
Yeah.
any shape or
Hold on,
form.
Jack
I'm just
DeMarco.
talking lots of shit right now.
Keep it in your pants over
yeah,
there.
yeah. I
Okay.
discourage gun violence.
All right.
In any,
Jeez.
for the record.
Okay. God. Little
Keep it in your pants.
All right,
Is
yeah.
that a half a roll of certs, or are you glad to see?
Yeah, okay.
Oh my God,
There
I
you
have
go.
a roll of
Oh,
syrup.
the Banana Foodie. Wow. Okay. We gave you that point just as a courtesy. That's what I'm being told.
Thank you.
You are welcome, my friend. Hey, all right, Banana Foodie. What was the place we were in the
September
middle of? He was in the
21st,
middle
Whiskers
of plugging.
and-
Yeah, there's awesome
Whiskey and
event.
Whiskers.
What's it called?
I'm following.
Whiskey.
September 21st.
Whiskey
and
Whiskers.
Whiskers.
Sounds awesome.
September 21st.
There's gonna be poker,
The city of
Mount
the city
Dora,
of Mount Dora.
south of him, north of us.
Can we dress up?
Yeah,
That's where the
and
guns thing got me in trouble.
There are going to be period era clothing. There's going to be girls dressed as 1930s flappers, and guys will be wearing
That's
suits and top hats. And
crazy.
essentially for charity, we're going to raise money for the
awesome.
Rich Critter Foundation.
Why
And
Whiskers?
what's
Are
it called?
they going to be like
For
adoption of kitty cats
firefighters.
or something like that?
What's it called? Rich Critter Foundation?
The Rich Critter Foundation, which is an organization that raises money for animal
Okay.
care for
Yeah.
rescue for dogs and cats.
Ergo Whiskers.
In addition to that, raising money for firefighters, fallen firefighters, or firefighters.
Yeah, it's important.
And essentially, for a nominal fee, you can come out and drink and eat, and play some cards, play some poker, and do some blackjack, and smoke a cigar, and just kind of enjoy the town.
It's almost like, sounds like HBO's Westworld out there.
Yeah.
Shit's gonna get
Season
crazy.
2 coming out
You can go
soon.
over, you really got a robot face, and it's okay. Come on out. That sounds like a great event.
And if anybody has any, like, I'm always doing stuff on the Facebook page, so if anybody likes and follows that page, I'll keep them up to date on. Again, I'm probably going to have another chili cook-off to raise
That's
money
the
for
best
that.
way.
So I'm probably going to do another event for the Heroes for Heroes thing.
Well, keep us looped in.
Like I said, I'm actually part of we just got our charter probably 2 or 3 weeks ago for a charity organization called Less Than 22, which is an organization that is going to try to essentially reduce the suicide rates in military veterans. 22 a day is the number, and so our organization called Less Than 22.
Well, you keep coming with all these important things. We're just letting you keep
our
talking.
Role is going to be try to give to give a veteran one good day. So we'll connect. Right now we got a bunch of charter deep sea or charter boat captains that are taking veterans out to go do some fishing, in the Gulf of Mexico, and basically just give them an opportunity to have one good day if they're struggling,
great,
and maybe have some emotions
That's
going
cool.
on, maybe some stuff that they're dealing with, and just take them out and just have a great day with them. And we're doing a fundraiser for that on Father's Day, and oh my God, Crystal River. So there'll be some information on that as well.
Well, cool.
So,
all right, brother. Well, you rock, man. Listen, like I said, be our surrogate if you would, our northern western surrogate.
Dude, you're a great spirit, man.
If you want to call in, a couple times a month, that'd be great. If you want to give us an update, maybe we'll start with that. Okay,
couple times a month.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
How about once a month then? All right, once a month.
Once a month.
Once a month is better. I agree. We just revoted.
Thanks for playing along.
We redacted the two. The twice a month.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'll see you in Mount Dora with my open carry guns.
Okay. I love you guys, and anytime you want me to call in, man, just let me know. You guys totally
You rock.
I appreciate the support and the opportunity to kind of talk about what we do and get everybody to save her life and enjoy themselves. And
Save her life.
Support
That's
local.
what I love that, man. You know what's funny about that Save Her Life is I wrote what was going to be supposed to be a song for a band that was only just me. Probably in 1999. Yeah, Justin's like, I know what you're talking about.
Oh boy.
So that's interesting, and the song was called "Save Her Life," like SAVOR. So I love that.
That's what I do. That's me.
Yeah,
Save
so
her
I
life.
love that. Save Her Life. All right, so cool. So
even though it was 20 years, there's like kismet between the two of us because we both agree in Save Her Life, even though it was 20 years ago.
There you go. See, that's cool. Like you write a song a long time ago, and it means something different now.
than it does today.
Like we spoke about with him earlier.
Holy
in
full
this
circle.
very episode. Hold on, we're about to complete the quinceanera of looping things together. We did it. Oh, we did it. Quinceanera. Hold on. Is that 15? Oh, it's 16. Damn.
It's 15, yeah.
No, quinceañera is 15.
Oh, never mind.
That's like the Spanish thing, and then
Anyway.
the Americans do
Okay.
Sweet 16.
Yeah.
And then they put it on MTV, and they make ridiculous fools of themselves.
Wow.
Where they spend $100,000 on a 15th birthday.
What?
I know, that's insane. They do. Yeah, some of these parties, like with people with money, 15, 16-year-old birthdays. Wasn't there? There was a show on MTV called like My Sweet 16.
Yeah, there was a show,
and like it was like all like rich people, like little rich girls who were like, "Oh my God, how can you not fucking have a limousine for me, father?"
Oh my God, they're gonna make me wear a dress that's only $10,000. Like,
oh my God, we're all doing Valley Girl.
$20,000 dress. Like, oh my God.
Why do we all switch to Valley Girls? Because we're all around the same. Oh my God. Oh my God.
See what they're wearing.
Oh my God.
Wait, do you have one over there,
this is
Justin?
Like totally weird or whatever.
I can't believe we're all doing Valley Girl. All right, get off the phone. All right, get him out of here. All right, the Banana Foodie. Hold on the line, actually.
All right, holding on. Over.
All right, I don't even have a song queued up at this point. Where's my Willie Bushman? Here we go.
I got things to say.
This will be fun. All right, so hang on the line though. It is the JB Rev Show. We're talking with the Banana Foodie, who's going to be a recurring update guest for us down the line here. Past me, future me. Remember that. Enjoy some Willie Bushman. We'll be right back.
WJBW, all one word, .com. Hey, if you're not having a good time, I'm not having a good time. So why the fuck you listening? Get the fuck off my channel. You're listening to the JB Rev Show. We'll be right back. You're back with the JB Rev Show. What's up? Yeah. Pharrell.
We are back. Boom. Welcome back. There it is. The JB Rev Show every week talking with talented people. This week we've been a hell of a
roller coaster.
Full of vim and verve this session.
A lot of intent and purpose.
Vim and verm. Wait, is it verm?
Vim and verm?
Hold on. Yeah, we got to check the books on that.
That one
Yeah, let's check
I
the
usually
books on
like to
vim
pontificate about grammar, but that one I
verm.
don't know if I know.
Vim wow, Facebook profiles. What's going on? Do you want me to translate this
Schmoogle
page?
that.
Hey, Grandpa, can I translate this page for you, Grandpa? There we go. That's exactly how we do this show.
What are some other oft
vim and verb?
What are some other oft?
I think it's verve.
Used expressions that people say wrong.
Oh yeah, verve.
You know, like where people say intensive purposes, but that's not what it is.
So
intent purposes. What are other ones like that?
So well, things could be taken. Vim and vigor is the expression. Vim and verve is an expression as well. Absolutely. Verve is what defined? Exuberant. Is that right? Vitality and energy. Ebullient. Hold on, wait. How do you say that word? Hold on. Let me define this. Why is nobody talking? Anyway, I lost the search.
I thought you were just on
Grandpa. This is our Grandpa at Walmart. We're sponsored by Walmart now. This is our Grandpa at Walmart.
You know what's another one?
Actually, yeah.
I had to look up some of these, but
Vim and
when people say I could care less,
Yeah.
it's I couldn't care less.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like you could care less. I could care less. Yeah, you could.
No, you could.
No, you could.
Technically.
Technically, you could care less. Yeah. So the expression is I couldn't care less.
Yes. Couldn't pay less.
What are some other ones?
Unless you're in a Payless shoe store, then you don't use that.
What?
Don't. Aren't they all closed anyway? Anyway, all right, never mind.
What just happened?
Back to you. I don't know. This is our Grandpa loop.
Back to you.
We've got a Grandpa loop going here. Nobody knows where we're at. No. What does your grandchild look like? Hey, help me find my location.
We're like in a vortex of lostness.
Do you know which grandkid I'm even with this time? Hey, I'm in Walmart.
Hey, I'm in Walmart.
Fucking shit's crazy. Yeah, no.
Hey, Vinny.
Ma'am, I swear I saw this guy grab.
And he was with his.
Yeah, he grabbed this 12-pack of Shasta.
Shasta nasty.
Yeah. And he was up to no good. He was gonna do some nefarious things. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Here we are in Grandpa mode in the after.
Your accent just like shifted, like, and it just kept going and changing and changing and changing. So it's like
I don't know what's
nefarious.
What's acceptable?
Sometimes I don't listen to some of our podcasts.
We don't blame you. All right, the Reverend traveling back safely. There we go.
He's gallivanting around the world, like he
I saw him in France.
Yeah, he was in France.
I saw him in France.
Yeah.
Justin said.
Yeah. He pops up on Facebook in different countries. I'm like, oh, he's traveling.
Yeah, there he goes. All right, so he'll be back soon. Anyway, next week. And so normally we would have some kind of Reverend's revelation. Anyway, in lieu of not having all of that, let's just go to...
You should have told me. I would have come up with Jack's Jubilation.
Oh, damn! What's Jack's Jubilation?
I have no idea, but I would have come up with it.
You pick a song that you love every week?
I don't know. What's Rev's Revelation?
He picks a song that he wants to share?
Oh, I would have done that.
No.
But I don't know what you got, and I got to think about it.
Yes. Typically, it's whatever is out there. Anyway, but he does, the Reverend's Revelation. He does like a lot of B-side stuff and sometimes some mainstream stuff. But anyway, so we'll get that when he comes back. But Jack's Jubilation, yes, if you want to.
I could pontificate about something.
Call me on that. Think about that. Get back to me on that one. Breaking news.
Justin,
badly.
is there anything you would like to add?
Breaking news badly.
No, that sounded like That sounded like the Ten Commandments, like Jack's Jubilee type thing.
Yeah. No, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I like the naming. I just don't know what it would be then if it's not about a music song.
I have to ponder that.
Yeah.
Just give some thought.
Let
Next
it
time I guest
marinate.
host, I'll come back with Jack's Jubilation.
Well, you're welcome back anytime, my
Thank
friend.
you. I appreciate
because
that.
even
I
if
have
you
a lot
want
of
to
fun
come
here.
back in the next week, hold on. Who do we have in studio? Oh, wow. Next week, we've got the owner of Orange Brewing.
Oh, coming by.
Orange
Nice,
Blossom
that's fun.
Brewing. Orange Blossom Brewing, Tom, is going to be our guest here in studio. And we got the call with DJ Swamp. So
Cool.
we can always add another mic at the table, if you will. Anyway,
I appreciate it.
So you're always welcome. Anyway, you do a great job. Anyway, breaking news badly. All right, so let's get to a couple of news headlines I've got queued up here. First one, I guess, keep it all Florida, right?
There's plenty there.
Yeah, plenty going on with Florida. TheDrive.com. Florida manatee orgy near Tampa Bay highway causes world's most awkward traffic jam. Apparently.
Is there a picture? Please tell me there's a picture.
There is a picture. Let me see if I can throw it up there for you. Are
they manatees orgying?
On the big screen? I don't know. It just shows something weird in the waters there. And they say that is like a manatee orgy that's going on there. So the highway came to a halt. Basically, the article goes on to say they're spotted by commuters offshore of Courtney Campbell Causeway.
manatees got to get their freak on too.
Yeah.
Let their freak flag fly.
Herd, yeah.
Ooh, there's video. I can't wait to go see that.
Oh, you want to see what they got on there?
I mean, I would always watch
raw
bang.
aerial footage. Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
but you can't see them really banging like that. Are you? Oh, there they go. They're They're real close to each other. Is that what goes on? They've got to have a bunch of them around them.
I applaud the ABC Action News
What
team
is
of
going on?
South Florida for putting their jobber up for this orgy. I mean, I'm trying to think how my station would do it. I probably shouldn't talk about that, but
still, don't talk about that but it still is funny.
Anything that I ever say
commentate.
has nothing to do with my
it's
job.
your own
It's
personal
my own personal opinion.
There you
has
go.
nothing to do with anything
All right.
else.
Anyway, so they got a chopper on that manatee orgy.
They choppered over the
there.
manatee orgy.
Yeah, they did. They choppered over it.
It makes you think twice about swimming with the manatee. Like, I've swam with them and they seemed all calm, but you could get killed in that orgy. Like, what if they decided to have an orgy frenzy while you were swimming with them?
Yeah.
Did you know that there were
vigorous.
Did you know that dolphins sometimes rape humans?
What?
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
They're called dolphin rape caves. It's legit shit out there. It's true.
Wait, you're saying they have a rape kit for a human
dolphin rape caves? Sometimes they have found humans.
Rape caves? Did you say? I'm just trying to.
Dolphins will take a human into a cave in the water.
Maury Povich
and
over
rape
here.
them.
Hold on.
Dolphin
is taking a human
it.
in a cave.
Google it.
Oh.
Google that right now.
Google it.
Google that right now.
Okay, you're invoking. I can't believe I gotta Google this. Good Lord,
dolphin rape cave.
Rape cave?
My friend said it to me once, and I was like, "That's a lie." And then I did some research, and apparently it's not. Apparently it's not.
Researchers studying dolphin behavior have discovered rogue packs of adult male dolphins gang-raping swimmers in open waters.
What?
Human decoys fitted with tracking devices have been dumped in open waters and observed from helicopter.
Truth be told.
Scott Randallston of the Dolphin Research Institute of Boca Raton said,
In every case, the decoy was set upon in a short time by groups of dolphins ranging from 8 to 20 young males.
Unreal.
It seems there are gangs of dolphin predators roaming the open waters looking for humans.
If you could just see JB's
assault.
face right now, it's like he doesn't even know what to do.
The group grabbed them with their penis and dragged them under, and the others followed. Dolphins have a
I told you I was
penis
not
that
lying.
is full of powerful muscles, and they can wrap it around objects such as a human limb.
Okay,
The
let's
decoys
get out
never
of this.
Resurfaced in any of the studies.
Shut up. We could
tracked
shut
one of
this
the
guy up.
decoys
That's the.
to Water
This
King,
guy's
where
voice is disturbing. I feel like I also know where the bodies
But
are.
I
hid.
wasn't lying, was I?
Listening to his voice is like I also know the body's location, officer.
I wasn't lying, though.
That was creepy. I don't
I know.
know. That's what came up.
Isn't that
All right.
crazy?
Well, let's not abuse the Google that right now. Let's not abuse it.
I'm sorry.
on this
Google
end.
that right
Let's
now.
not abuse it. Okay. Okay.
It was the first time I used it all night.
On the
Or maybe the second time.
Lighter tip.
That might be true.
And there you go. Sarcastically enough, Fox35.com. Orlando launches food waste drop-off program. You probably also have some information about this wherever you listen to news. It is a new food waste drop-off program. So Mayor Buddy Dyer posted that on Facebook, so I thought that was a really cool story to look out for. Okay, and what else do we got over here?
What does the food waste program entail?
Well, you can go find out more.
I will.
Google that right now.
See, it's supposed to work towards the listener. All right. 8-year-old living in homeless shelter wins New York chess championship. Do you hear about this story? It's a great human interest. USA
That's
Today,
awesome.
8-year-old living in a homeless shelter. He wins the New York chess championship, and he says, I want to be the youngest grandmaster. What do you
Good
think of
on
that?
him.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to have ambition.
Okay. Well, do you guys play chess?
I do, not that at
Do
that
you?
level.
You do
Yeah,
not at that level,
level.
obviously.
Yeah.
No, okay. Yeah, neither do I. But I enjoy a game
mean,
of chess, and that's kind
sure.
of the point of that is, when you think about that, remember, like, you may have been here during Yab Yum days and stuff like that. Like, even in a Starbucks, you have the chess game there still in local Starbucks or whatever they are, little cafes, little pop-up places. You can always, like, play chess. No one really does that. You've got everything on your phone anymore. Yeah. You remember how, like, board games and everything would kind of bring people together a little bit more? Anyway. Okay, so never mind. That was my touching moment. Thank you. Sparkly music. Touching moment. Okay. You didn't like that one? No. The Mirror. Mirror.co.uk. Sperm facial could be the key to fighting wrinkles and getting a youthful glow.
Of course.
What's the article? Sperm facial. You believe in that? What?
Only if the sperm is from a healthy subject.
Okay. You don't want old sperm.
No, or like cigarette smoking sperm. Gross.
Okay.
Probably doesn't smell right.
That's right. Oh, wow. Okay. Fair enough. That's good. That's how we do it on Breaking News Badly. That's a good little bit of your opinion there. So what's next? Ohio woman breaks into home, washes dishes, and leaves. AOL.com.
I saw that article the other day. She didn't do anything. She broke in, washed dishes, sat down, hung out.
What's that all about? Anyway, it's one of the news stories we're looking out for. There was some guy, androidpolice.com is a website, and you can go there. It's geeky stuff, but some guy modified his Roomba to swear when it bumps into shit.
Brilliant.
Right?
Brilliant.
And then, so, here, let's see. We got a little demo of that.
Where's our screaming Roomba at, Michael? Michael, just make the screaming Roomba. Easy programming, easy revenue. The Roomba.
I guess he did it. There you go.
I hate every single one of you.
There you go. A Roomba that screams when it bumps into things across the room. That's the whole idea.
The idea for the Roomba that screams when it bumps into things, I thought, oh, that's an interesting concept. I'll put that away. I might do that later. This is not that. This is me getting you motherfuckers to stop commenting that. I can't. If I see one more fucking... This is it. Are you happy? It's done. If I flip it over, oh, look at that. There's all the electronics. Look at all those parts. You got this one.
Stupid
Okay.
This thing.
Wow, he's a cursor.
I just want it to bump
curses
into
more
shit.
than I do.
Yeah.
I just want to see it bump into shit, dude.
A 10-minute thing where I don't get. There's no payoff. What is that?
Where's the payoff? Where's the sperm for the facial?
Total reverse clickbait. I mean, I don't know what that was.
Reverse clickbait.
Yeah, I don't know. And speaking of that, I guess brings us to our next story. BigThink.com. Mexico plans to decriminalize all illegal drugs.
That's just a bad idea. All drugs. There are some bad drugs out there.
Yeah.
Legalizing pot is one thing.
Portugal's had a good run of it.
Anyway,
legalizing all drugs?
Yeah.
BigThink.com. Really? Hey, wait. You're like a social engineer guy, aren't you? Kind of? Isn't that what you said you went to school for?
No, political science. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what.
Ask the question anyway. He seems smart enough. He can handle it.
Yeah, I think you. Well, no. He had a direct relation to a country, which is what?
Croatia, Serbia, Croatia.
No, I mean
Yugoslavia.
the country that you reference.
Oh, just Portugal.
Portugal.
I just
okay.
I mean, I'm not.
You heard about that?
Yeah, I'm not prepared a thesis or anything
Oh,
on
okay.
it or anything
Yes.
like that.
No.
I'm ready to defend my point of view, but
Okay.
as far as I know, they've decriminalized. Switzerland's had some luck with decriminalizing things.
Like
It's just
everything, no matter what.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mexico plans to decriminalize all drugs over there. The Mexican president says 5-year policy plan for prescribing treatment programs instead of punishment to drug users. Interesting concept,
Maybe.
I guess, right? Yeah. I mean, it's almost...
We as humans tend to do things we like.
You
know,
take
that
this
are,
thing away that they say you can't have.
Right.
Kind of a fruit on the tree deal, right?
Right.
It's anyway. Into our next topic, and something I know both near and dear to both of you. Peace.
Where?
FM Online. Peace FM Online had this article, and I was like, you got to be joking me. All Christians who watch Game of Thrones will go to hell. This guy's post. I get his post is not coming up. Is it over here? No. It brings me to a defunct page. Anyway, that was what the original post was.
Yeah.
It could have always been clickbait, like I just said. Anyway, I'm getting rid of that. Moving on.
I mean,
Game of Thrones talk.
Game of Thrones.
We're going to transition off of that news story into Game of Thrones talk.
There's.
What do you
I'll
want to
say
talk
this
about?
like without
no spoiler
yeah,
alerts.
without
We don't
giving
give a
any spoilers.
fuck. You can pause the stupid fucking thing.
Yeah, like
you could pause this. You could watch that.
Right, like you
I don't
want,
care
like
if
I
you're
would say, like if I spout out a spoiler, you know now that like
motherfuckers now are in season 3.
But here's
like don't say anything.
Don't say anything.
Like,
Sorry,
fuck you.
Catch the fuck
what
up.
What are you doing?
Like I'll give you a day or two. Like you get
three,
till
bro.
like you get to today's Tuesday. You got till yesterday. It was Sunday. If you didn't watch it by Monday, you're fucked. But like but there's been a lot of like interestingly. So I remember when the Long Night episode came out. Right, everyone was like, "Oh my god, it's so great!" And I put on Facebook like, hey, not everyone's gonna like this opinion, but I really didn't dig it. It was super dark. It was just this one long scene, and like then some people chimed in. Then I started seeing all these other articles come out, like about like talking about how dark it was and this and that.
Yeah.
And then so the last couple of episodes of
visually
Brave and Thrones,
too, not like
visually
not
it's been
like,
hard, but like, and it was like, and you know, it was a lot of tier 2 characters that died. Like people, like there were a few who like. I kind of was invested. What's
Theon?
Theon and Jormund, not
Jormund.
right? Jormund. Yeah. So, but he died, you know, doing exactly what I thought he was going to do, protecting Cersei. Yeah. Like he died exactly.
Cersei, Danny.
Danny, thank you. I don't know why I said that. That's weird. It's fucking weird. But yeah, right. But so like, and then like, but then anyway, my point is that like over the last 3 episodes, there's been a lot of like online talk. Like people are either really loving it or hating it. They're saying that like the storyline with Dany, like that she turned evil like too quick.
Right.
Like they didn't describe. I'm like. She has been leading up to turning dark since the beginning.
Let the motherfucker
How
tell
many
the story.
people has she fucking burned already?
Yeah.
How do you?
But they did it differently this week. They sympathized with the victims.
What other things in life do you
sudden
control like that though? Like,
Right.
They
They changed the perspective.
Yeah, they showed her like decimating a city and things like that. And
Yeah. So like her story arc didn't come out of nowhere. It didn't come fast.
Uh-oh.
You know what I mean? And like, you know, and Cersei, we were talking about this earlier. Cersei and Jaime coming together. Like people were like, "Oh, she should have died a more brutal death," but she died like a Shakespearean death. Like
I agree.
Jaime came.
Hold
to
on,
her.
we got a caller.
I wasn't satisfied.
We got a caller on the line. Hold on, let me see if he's here. Is caller? Go ahead. You've got a dispute into Game of Thrones. All of a sudden, we your Game of Thrones talk over here. But hello, caller.
Well, I've had this theory.
I knew it was you.
At least.
Johnny Diggs.
Johnny Diggs, everybody. I knew it was you. I mean, this is a pretty good theory he's about to spout.
Okay.
It doesn't, you know, it's moving
I've had
forward.
That theory since before
I've read your theory.
Season, before the first episode of the last season started. So I posted this on Facebook and I said, listen, I haven't read any of the books. I'm just going off of the universe that I'm seeing.
Okay.
And I said, here's what's going to happen.
Okay.
Something's gonna happen between Jon and Dany that's going to make them into a conflict, and he's either gonna die defending her, or they're going to kill each other. I think it's pretty plain to see right now. Arya is
positioned,
we know
to do it again, to take out. Yeah, where the last generation had Jaime as the king killer, now you've kind of got Arya as the
many faces of
tyrant
death.
killer. Yeah, the dictator slayer. What do you want to go? Dictator slayer? Do you like that one? Can we just talk about that name, Dictator Slayer, for the rest of since this is my show? The Dictator Slayer. I think it's a good name. Anyway, Arya.
Trademark.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Johnny Diggs on the line. Thanks, buddy. All right. So I don't want to dip in. Yes.
Verbal trademark.
Verbal trademark.
Copyright.
WJBW. Yes, exactly. Thank you.
All right. So, what I think is going to happen is that Sansa and Tyrion, who they have these moments in the early episode, the first episode of this season, right? They're hiding together. And he said, he's like, sorry about all your husbands or something, or whatever. And she responds and says, you're the best one I have.
Right.
Yes. Because she's been married off, 3 times?
Yeah. There's some real winners. There's some real winners out there.
Yeah.
And so what I think is going to happen, it's going to be Tyrion who ends up on the throne.
Interesting. Okay. I love it. I love the idea.
So,
actually, I do.
Anyway.
I don't know. I would accept it. Like all of the people that were gunning for, because Jon Snow is really not supposed to be alive anyway,
right? And
it represents the old.
I think it was
everything old will go away, right?
And I think this is what you expanded on a little, Johnny, was that you could see it like John and Dany, or Arya trying to kill Dany, and somehow like Dany dying, and Arya and Jon like fighting over that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I don't see anyone
clearing a path for Sansa and Tyrion to step up to keep that balance between the North and the South.
Right.
Yeah, we're losing. It's like chess pieces. We're losing all of the possible winning pieces. You can't end up with pawns.
Oh, technically, you're right. Yeah, if Cersei was the queen or whatever, then it would go to him, right? Tyrion.
I mean, technically,
because there's nobody else alive. Jaime's not alive.
Yeah, no one else is alive. So, he would technically be next in the succession.
Okay. So then Sansa is the North.
Is the North, which is
that's crazy.
I know.
Kind
of the
we don't need.
Technically, they were.
No one needs
married.
to watch it.
Right.
They would just need to consummate that.
Right.
Marriage.
They just need to consummate that marriage. Right? And then boom.
And
then we're at the balance that you have right at the very beginning of the show, which is the North and Westeros just existing together before Ned got fucking beheaded.
No matter what.
Ka-cha.
Yeah, it's like the Middle East. I guess, right?
It'll just get back to the same very tentative piece that is.
Well, hopefully it can be a great American-produced piece of literature that turned into popular culture and entertainment history and all of this stuff. I mean, this guy, he's right in so I totally see. I agree with you. Tyrion is the hero of the whole thing. We've spoiler alerts. Thank you. We've just
and there's an awkward sex scene that we're probably going to have to watch.
Oh no, please don't.
Oh yeah.
Santa and the dwarf.
Look out.
Diggs, actually, we're going to be. If I may give a shout out for Diggs and I are going to be playing The Fringe next Sunday. So don't tell me any spoiler alerts because I'm going to have a gig Sunday night. So I'm going to have to watch it. I'm going to have to wait till Monday.
You don't need to explain that here. All right. And Johnny Diggs, thank you very much.
There.
I was going to say, very Nostradamusly. Nostradamus. Thank you.
I also want to know. I want to let you know, JB, that I've been working on some sponsorships. We just lost, based on your last call-in guest, the Darden restaurant sponsorship.
Johnny, don't discuss that with me here, Johnny. Okay, I know we lost Chiquita. No, we did not lose Chiquita over that guy. Hold on.
Yeah.
You better hold on the line. I got my connections in Miami on that one. I'm going to have to call you on that. All right. We love you. All right. Thank you so much. Johnny Diggs. There he goes.
Later, Diggs.
Thank you. In the middle of our break news medley. That was fun. All right. Thank you for doing that. People sending me stuff right now. Stop doing that. Wait.
Because Game of Thrones is intense. People are like, whoa, you're talking about Game of Thrones?
Like, listen, it's not Game of Thrones radio all of a sudden. We just did some kind of Nostradamus spoiler alert through Johnny Diggs. We channeled him into the very ending of it. There you go. What would Diggs do? Did I just say that? Okay. Anyway, what do I got here? Hold on. We need to close this out. I think I'm out of news stories as well. All right, perfect. Oh, no, wait. There was one more really important thing I want to talk about. Billy Maines. So May 22nd is the Billy Maines Legacy mural unveiling. So this is an awesome event, and it's going to be... where does it say? Right over there, 801 East Washington Street. So if you're familiar with that road there, it's basically that little bar that's on the corner right before you get to Dexter's. It's on the other side of the road by the laundromat. Burton's or Barton's?
Burton's. Burtons. Burton's.
That's exactly where it's at.
Fuck yeah, Burton's is the jam, baby. I love it.
Yeah, so
baby.
Yeah.
Should we shag now or should we shag later?
No, it'll just not. Hold on.
I'm moving and shaking and candlestick making.
All right. Billy Maines Legacy. There you go. So go attend that. They're going to unveil the mural that's, I guess, right outside of there. Right
on
now.
The laundromat side?
Right through the. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
right? Yeah, so as you come through Thornton Park there, that's the main thoroughfare. And Orlando culture, know anything about that stuff? Yeah.
I love Thornton Park. Thornton Park's a chill little neighborhood.
They do a lot of cool stuff. Anyway, they do. Oh, wait, here you go. Local tip. There you go. ClickOrlando.com. Commissioners approve $1 million with a contract to prevent flooding in Orlo Vista. You're familiar with that?
Orlo
where
Vista.
That is. Orlo Vista?
Yeah, like...
I think it's not
like Lee Road area.
Yeah.
Towards the airport.
Something a little closer to exactly where we at. Belle Isle may cost those residents a little bit more money to live there. What is this? Go with your...
It already probably cost them a lot. That's a richer neighborhood.
City wants to find a way to bring in more money to help keep the current level of service for residents. Some discussed possibilities include fire services and fees and different things like that. So anyway, that's real close to home here. Belle Isle. So that's its own little municipality. It's like its own little thing. It's not in Orlando.
It is in Orlando. I mean,
right.
But, Orlando is...
but it's kind of like
there are these little communities,
community.
Thornton Park is Orlando.
Belle Isle is supposed to be like this.
Belle Isle is Thornton Park.
The development didn't go around really well with
Belle Isle.
What Belle Isle had going on, right? I don't know. Who knows? Anyway.
Who knows?
Okay.
I just know there's some nice houses over there.
Don't ask me so many questions. There's a lot of non-profit.
They can afford more taxes. They're fine.
Afford more taxes. They can afford it.
They can afford it. They're just fine.
I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Justin Kangrga. Hold on. Kangrga. Jack DeMarco.
Thank you for having me again. I hope I'm invited back after my...
Awesome. No, that was a great session. Appreciate that. Johnny Diggs, thanks for the call. Banana Foodie, go check that guy.
What a great sport for playing along.
And there we have it. At pokashottest.com, infotainment.com, and Kush
Lounge.
Ultra Lounge, Orlando City Smoke Shop. That's Dank Orlando City Smoke Shop. Kathmandu, you got badasssandwiches.com. You got you some Nora's Sugar Shack in there. You got Little Indies. You got plenty of other great places. Modern Music Movement. Go check them out. Ear Theater as well. There you go. The music's ending. Hey, I actually got no track to go to. Damn.
Better find one. Fast.
There you go. Oh, I found it. Yeah. All right. The JB Rev Show. We'll see you next time. Thank you, guys.
Oh my God, that was so much fun.
Yeah. Hey, you're not having a good time. I'm not having a good time. So why the fuck you listening? Get the fuck off my channel.